Hi, Brian. This is Brian Fox, CEO of Miniat in Chicago. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, nice to meet you here. It's Joe.
What are some of the top industry concerns that are on your mind
So
today?
look, I think it's no question that it's on everybody's mind is the supply side. You know, look, the cattle situation, turkey situation. You know, both of those are tight, and you know it's very important that hopefully growers are getting the right pricing signals. Ranchers are getting the right pricing signals to invest in expanding herds and expanding flocks, because it's clear protein is here and it's going to be here for a long time in the future. And with the new protein pyramid that's come out, it's obviously emphasizing more and more in that area, and also with GLP-1s. So we know that consumers are going to be pushing more and more into the protein area. So making sure that we've got good supply.
Yeah, you mentioned the food pyramid kind of flipping, and animal fats are as cool as they've ever been because of that. Your company on one side has been doing animal fats for 50 years.
Yeah.
Talk about sort of the timing now for your company.
Well, look, I would say the animal fats business, as the old saying goes, we've gotten a lot of interest in this area. The phone's been ringing steadily. I would say some people are moving very, very quickly on it. Some of them are taking a more measured approach. I do think that the science has finally gotten itself right, back in the right place on that. We've believed in it for 50 years. Consumers are now coming back to it. And I would say I think there's a lot of opportunities for us to find new ways to add value to kind of a product that's been around since the beginning of time. So whether that's packaging options, how we deliver it for a consumer or deliver it for a restaurant, those are other options that I think we can, as an industry, can continue to be more innovative in and provide more value to the end user. And look, the flavor has always been there. And what we're hearing is a lot of people are coming back to it going, wow, these make really good products.
Well, along the lines of consumer trends, and the other side of your business is cooked meats, obviously.
Yeah.
Miniat was a pioneer in sous vide cooking.
Mm-hmm.
It's done so for decades. What's sort of new in that area? What kind of consumer trends are you capitalizing on there?
Well, look, I think it's both consumer trends and operator trends, because a lot of that goes into restaurants. And one thing we know is the U.S. is starting to face the top end of that growth curve in population. And so our population is not going to be growing over the next 20 or 30 years. The generations after us are going to be smaller. And so how does sous vide help that? Well, if you're an operator and there's a smaller labor pool to hire from, you've got to figure out ways, how do I make things in the kitchen, in the back room, faster, easier, with less labor? And that's exactly what sous vide does. It takes labor from your kitchen and puts it in our kitchen. And so we're able to bring something that is able to be, open up a package. It's completely food safe. So it's sous vide pasteurized. So it's completely food safe. You can eat it out of the bag if you want to. You can heat it up in a microwave. You can top it on a grill real quick, 2 or 3 minutes on the side to get heat back into it. And it makes it incredibly consistent. And you don't have to have a hugely educated, well-trained chef to be able to deliver that quality out of sous vide. And frankly, it's the same thing that's happening at home. Sous vide is that Monday through Thursday meal, and maybe steaks or something else a little bit more fancy are the Friday, Saturday, Sunday meals. But sous vide is perfect for when the family gets home, it's 6:30, everybody's tired, everybody's hungry. How can I get protein, a healthy, clean meal on the table really, really quick? You do it through sous vide.